Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Aisha Khalid and welcome to my channel Math Madness by Aisha Khalid. So in today's class, we're going to start a new topic which is differential equations. So differential equations basically uses all concepts of integration and then we work on it. All right, so basically we know that this dy upon dx is called first order differential equation. D square y upon dx square is called second order differential equation. And just like we learned how to do differentiation involving two variables, so similarly, we're going to learn how to integrate when we have two variables involved. So the technique that we are going to learn in A level P3 is separating variables technique. There are a lot of other techniques as well which you do if you take up further math or if you do higher courses in math in when you go into university. All right, so let's understand how separating variable works. So for example, the question says dy upon dx is equals to yx. So separating variables say solve the differential equation, and this is my question. When y is 1, x is 2, express y in terms of x. This is a very basic question that I've taken. Separating variables say that you take y on one side and you take x on one side. So we will move such that if the variable y is on one side, dot dy is also with it. And if I move a x on one side, its dot dx should also be on one side. So I'll move y to this side and I'll move x to this side. So it becomes 1 upon y dot x dot. Now we are going to introduce integration sign on both the sides. So what happens now? 1 upon y. So this is integration by recognition. That is function in the denominator, differential in the numerator. So it becomes ln y. What is the integral of x? Integrate it simply. Add plus 1 to the power divided by new power. Plus c. So we write plus c on the right hand side only. Because if we write plus c on both the sides, the effect is only on one side. So for example, if it's a plus 2 here and a plus 5 here. So eventually when 2 goes on the other side becomes a 5 minus 2, which is 3. So overall, you can say overall effect is only on one side. And I'm taking that effect on the right hand side. You can also take it on the other hand. Doesn't matter. Now, when y is 1, x is 2. ln 1 is 0. C is equals to minus 2. So now, ln y is equals to x square upon 2 minus 2. We have to express y in terms of x, meaning we have to make y the subject. So how do we make y the subject? We move ln to the other side. So it becomes e to the power. Or you can write y is equals to exponential that's going to be my answer. Now, let's take up a past paper question now. Given that y is equals to 1 when x equals to 0, solve the differential equation. So we just have y here. So let's move all y's to one side where we have dot dy. Dot dy is very important because it means we're integrating with respect to this variable. Introducing integration sign on both the sides. Now what is a function here? It's y cube plus 1. What is the differential of y cube plus 1? 3y square. We needed 3. 1 upon 3 ln now when y is 1, x is 0. Let's input it here. Okay, now here 1 upon 3 ln y cube plus 1 equals to x plus 1 upon 3 ln 2. We have to express y in terms of x. That means you have to make y the subject. So let's take all ln's to one side. So whenever you have ln's in multiple terms, you have to take them to one side. Take 1 upon 3 ln common out. And if you don't understand logs, please go to my logs videos and watch them. y cube plus 1 divided by a minus sign means it changes into division by 2 equals to x. This 3 goes on the other side. Ln goes on the other side, becomes an e. This 2 goes on the other side and multiplies. 2e 3x minus 1, and there's a cube root on it. So this is going to be my answer. All right, now let's take another question. A certain curve is such that its gradient is at a point xy is proportional to xy. So dy upon dx is proportional to x, and when I say proportional, so you multiply it with a constant k. At the point 1 comma 2, when x is 1, y is 2, the gradient is 4. Let's input it to find out the value of k. 4 is equals to k, 1, 2, so k value is 2. Dy upon dx is equals to 2xy. Let's take the y variables to one side. We can keep the constant on the other side with x. Introducing integration sign on both sides. 1 upon y becomes ln y. All right, next is by setting up and solving a differential equation, show that the equation of the curve is y is equals to 2ex square minus 1. This is what we have to show. And we know the point is 1 comma 2. Let's input it, ln 2. Now, it becomes ln y equals to x square plus ln 2 minus 1. So I said take ln terms on one side. Take ln common out, y divided by 2 because a minus sign changes into division. Ln goes on the other side, becomes e. This 2 goes on the other side and cross multiplies. That's going to be my answer. We have proven it. Another question. Now, separating variables means cos 2 theta upon sin 2 theta. Where dot d theta is in the numerator, that's how we decide we need to move the variables. Dot d theta. 1 upon x plus 1 dot dx. Now, separating variables is done. Let's integrate both sides. What is the integral of 1 upon x plus 1? Function in the denominator, differential in the numerator becomes ln x plus 1. Equals to function in the denominator sine 2 theta. What is the differential of sine 2 theta? 2 cos 2 theta. We need a 2. So we write a 2 here and a 2 here. So therefore it becomes this 2 is extra 1 upon 2 ln sine 2 theta plus c. Now when theta is equals to pi by 12, the value of x is 0. Solve the differential equation, obtaining an expression for x in terms of theta and simplifying your answer as far as possible. So I'll input the value of x as 0. Sine 2 pi by 12 gives you 1 upon 2. Now, solve the differential equation, obtaining an expression for x in terms of theta. Let's input the value of c in the equation back in this equation. Sine 2 theta divided by 0.5. Okay, now there's a square root on it. One, because this divide by 0.5 becomes, cancels out. x equals to root 2 sine 2 theta minus 1 becomes your answer. All right, let's do another example. If you have any problems, you can always comment down below. The variables x and y related by the differential equation dy upon dx is equal to 6x e3x divided by y square. Let's move the variables. Y square dot dy equals to 6x e3x dot dx. Now this will be done by parts. Two variables together. So u becomes x. V bar becomes e power 3x. V becomes e power 3x divided by 3. U, V, 6 I'm taking common out. U, V minus U bar, V. Integrate this, y cube divided by 3 plus c on the right hand side. 2x e3x minus e3x upon 3 into 3, 9. So I'm just simplifying. Now, what is the point given to us? When y is 2, x is 0. Let's find the value of c. 8 upon 3 equals to 0 means this entire thing becomes 0 because it's multiplied by 0 here. Minus 2e3 into 0 upon 3 plus c. Now next is y cube upon 3 equals to 2x e3x minus 2e3x upon 3 plus 10 upon 3. Now the question here says, find the value of y when x is 0.5, giving your answer to two decimal places. So the value of x is 0.5. Let's input it. All right. Multiply by 3, then a cube root. So my value of y comes out to be 2.44. And that's going to be my answer. The variables x and theta satisfy the differential equation. 2 cos square theta dx upon d theta is equals to under root. Okay, so let's move this under root to this side dot dx. D theta will go on the other side, 1 upon 2 cos square theta. Okay. We can also keep the 2 here. Let's not move the 2 on this side. Now, 2x plus 1 to the power minus half. Introducing integration sign and dot dx equals to cos square goes up to become a sec square theta dot d theta. Introducing integration sign on both the sides. What does it become? Minus half plus 1 divided by half into the power 2. The integral of sec square x becomes tan theta. And if you have any problems with basic differentiation or integration, please go back to my videos on YouTube channel and have a look at them. I've explained all concepts and details. 2x plus 1 to the power half equals to tan theta plus c. Now what's the equation? It says when x is 0, theta is pi by 4. X is 0. Tan pi by 4 is a 1. So c is 1. So therefore 2x plus 1 equals to tan theta plus 1. Solve the differential, obtain an expression for x in terms of theta. Interesting. So it will become tan theta plus 1 divided by 2. There's a whole square on it, minus 1. And so minus 1, basically this goes on the other side and divides. Square root finishes off by putting a square on the other side. This is 2x, so x becomes 1 upon 2. And that's going to be my answer. All right, let's do one more question. X and y related by the differential equation. Okay, let's do separating variables first. The y term will come here and the x terms will stay here. So I'm moving dot dx here, I'm moving the y variable here because there's a dot dy in the numerator over here. Introducing integration sign on both the sides, this becomes ln y equals to, this is a differential 0, like if you differentiate 2 plus e power 3x, this is 0 plus 3e 3x. So I need a 3 in the numerator and I have 6. Take this 2 extra common out. Okay, so ln y is equals to 2 ln. So this fulfills the criteria of function in the denominator and differential in the numerator. That's why I've closed it into ln. Now next is when y is 36, x is 0. When you put a 0 here, e power 0 is 1. So c becomes ln 4. Now put it back in the original equation. Ln y equals to ln 2 plus e 3x the whole square. I'm putting the square here plus ln 4. Taking ln common out. This becomes ln y. Ln cancels out. This becomes my complete answer. Now stay tuned to my channel for another video on differential equations where we'll be discussing the further or advanced level word problems. Take care. Allah Hafiz.